All right, let's talk about something we've all been through. That endless, frustrating snack cycle. You know the one. Well, today, we're going to crack the code on how to transform your snacking habits so you can actually feel full for longer.
So, does this scenario sound familiar? You grab a snack, you're feeling pretty good about it, and then, boom! 30 minutes later, your stomach is growling again. What gives? It's that classic snack trap, and it's a super frustrating cycle of eating but never, ever feeling truly full.
So what's the deal? Well, a lot of the time, the problem is the snack itself. A ton of popular snacks are just loaded with sugar and refined carbs. And yeah, they give you that quick burst of energy, but what comes next? A massive crash that leaves you feeling even hungrier than you were before. It's a total setup.
Okay, but don't worry, because there is absolutely a way to break this cycle. We're going to shift from the problem to the solution. And the hero of this story, it's all about protein.
So let's really dive into protein. What makes it this secret weapon for smarter snacking? Well, here's the cool part. It has this unique ability to send a signal to your body that says, hey, we're full now. It's not just about physically filling up your stomach, it's about sending that crucial I'm satisfied message straight to your brain. So how does it actually do that? Well, this is pretty cool. It works in 3 key ways. First off, it actually signals fullness hormones, basically telling your appetite to chill out. Second, it slows down your digestion, which is why you feel fuller for a longer period of time. And third, it stabilizes your blood sugar. And that right there, that prevents those awful crashes and cravings that started this whole mess.
Okay, that's the science, which is great. But how do we make this work in real life when we're all super busy? Let's get practical. We're diving into our first category, the grab-and-go game changers. We're talking zero prep, maximum protein.
You want to think simple and super portable here. Things like beef jerky, a handful of almonds, hard-boiled eggs that are already cooked and ready to go, or hey, even a few slices of cheese. These are all awesome, zero-fuss options that you can just have ready.
And just to put some numbers to this, think about it. Just a single 1-ounce handful of almonds, that's about what fits in your palm, gives you a solid 6 grams of protein. That is a serious punch of fullness from such a simple little snack.
And the list of easy options just keeps on going. Think about a cup of Greek yogurt, a small can of salmon or tuna, a little bag of pumpkin seeds, or even those super convenient single-serving packs of nut butter. You gotta have variety, right? That's what helps you stick with it. And get this, a typical little container of Greek yogurt can pack 16 grams of protein. That's insane. That's more than 2 eggs. It is an absolute powerhouse for keeping hunger away until your next meal.
So here's the main takeaway from this section. Portability is key. This stuff proves that healthy, high-protein snacking doesn't have to be complicated at all. You can absolutely make a smart choice without a ton of time or effort.
All right, now what if you have just a little bit of time, like 5 minutes? Well, that's when you can unlock a whole other level of amazing snacks. This is where a tiny bit of effort gets you a huge reward.
Seriously, we're talking about stuff that takes less than 5 minutes to put together. You could do some simple turkey roll-ups, maybe with a slice of cheese and a veggie inside, or a bowl of cottage cheese with some fruit on top, steamed edamame with a little salt, delicious. And you can't go wrong with the classic apple slices and peanut butter. And hey, let's talk about cottage cheese for a second, because it is a total unsung hero. Just a half a cup gives you an incredible 14 grams of protein. It's just this creamy, super satisfying base for an amazing snack.
So let's just do a quick comparison here. You can see how something like a turkey roll-up or almonds are super easy to take with you and give you a great protein hit. Then you have edamame, which has way more protein, but it might not be as easy to eat on the run. See? It's all about finding that perfect trade-off for whatever your day looks like.
And let's not stop there. There are some other really great creative ideas. How about some crispy roasted chickpeas or celery sticks with peanut butter for that crunch? Or here's a fun one, popcorn sprinkled with nutritional yeast. It gives it this awesome cheesy flavor and a nice little protein boost. And this is a really important point. You absolutely do not need meat or dairy to make this happen. There are so many powerful plant-based sources out there. Things like chickpeas and edamame, which we just talked about, pack a serious protein punch.
Okay, so let's pull all this together now. It's time to rethink your next snack and figure out how to put all this protein power into practice in your own life. Healthline really sums it up perfectly when they say that high-protein snacks are so important because they keep you full and satisfied. And that's really the heart of it, isn't it? Choosing a protein snack isn't just a random choice, it's a strategy to beat hunger.
And that, right there, that is the big mindset shift. The goal isn't just to, eat a snack. The goal is to actually solve your hunger. We're moving away from just mindlessly eating something to using our snacks strategically to get us to the next meal feeling good.
So, I'm going to leave you with a question. After everything we've talked about today, all the super easy grab-and-go stuff, all the quick 5-minute ideas, what's it going to be for you? What will your new go-to protein snack be to finally end that endless snack cycle for good?